Our Bible reading for today is the book of Psalm, chapter 13. David probably wrote this psalm when Saul tried to kill him. After running from Saul multiple times, David was so worn out, and out of his desperation, he asked God 4 times, "How long, O Lord?" Here David experienced discouragement and despair and great anguish of heart. He had waited a long time for God to do what needs to be done. And his very intense was the desire for his deliverance. In his heavy depression, he asked God, "Will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts and day after day have sorrow in my heart?" He earnestly prayed to God to consider his case and comfort him. In his prayer in this chapter, David said that he believed that God would not fail him. God would make him safe. Then David would not be depressed anymore. David would sing to the Lord. Of course, God did not forget David. God did not hide his face from David, even though David felt like it. Then David said, "But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me." The message is, God will never forget us. The faith, hope, and comfort of the psalmist grew and increased by prayer. From complaining, he went to praying. From praying, he went to believing. He trusted not in himself, not in his own heart, nor in his own righteousness and merits, but in the mercy of God. Now, what is the moral lesson of this chapter? Number 1, the more we think about the problems, the more depressed we get. But when we pray about the problems, a glorious sense of release and peace comes. Number 2, when you feel sad or depressed or even want to die, remember Psalm chapter 13. Tell God that you feel sad. Ask God for help. Then tell God that you believe that He will answer you. Remember that the love of God never fails. Please read the book of Psalm, chapter 13, to get the complete story.